And, well, everyone knows of the devastation that took place on the islands of Abaco as well as Grand Bahama. And Trinidad and Tobago is doing its part in association or through the goodness of the Red Cross of Trinidad and Tobago. And it's called One Caribbean Unite Rebuild. Here to tell us more about it is Dr. Monica Davis, Honorary Consul for the Bahamas in Trinidad and Tobago, no stranger to the program either, as well as Salon McDonald, and you are the Social Innovative Director at Red Cross. Yes, so welcome, as also no stranger here. Okay, so tell us about it. I know it's happening on Sunday at O2 Park, and give us an idea of who's going to be there and why this is important.
Okay. First of all, the most important person I would say is Kes the band, because it was through his motivational concept that this was born. So he will be headlining, and there'll be lots of other local stars. Destra, Nyla Blackman, Nadia Batsan, several others. And then they're going to be Bahamian artists who will join them as well.
So they're coming in.
Some of them actually from some of the islands that were affected. Avi, a lot of people may not know, but Avi and Dyson Knight.
Right.
Visage, which has been
the
band playing for over 30 years, and Wendy and Dyson are part of that.
Okay.
And several other people there, you know.
And seeing Patrice Judah Roberts, Charles Marshall, Farmer Nappy, Nyla Blackman, Voice, Ultimate Rejects, Ilfanals, Orange Sky, Freetown Collective, Three Canal, Sasha. It's a big concert.
See why I couldn't give all the list, right? Judah the Lion from the Bahamas and Julian Believe are also upcoming stars.
From the Bahamas, yes, as well. So, Salon, Red Cross, are you guys on the ground there now?
Yes, we are. We have a number of people. We've done a lot of relief support. We're able to disperse a lot of people to do assessments on the ground to see what's happening in the wake of it. We have collaborations with some entities doing testing of the quality of water. We have distribution of food and clothing. You know, we're really just trying to help people recover and regain some sort of normalcy.
And you're speaking about water. I was on the ground in Abaco, and at that time, the water was not even safe to bathe with.
Precisely.
You know, drinking is one thing, but certainly not
in the wake of a disaster, one of the things that we have to look at is what's the quality of water, because there's storm surge that would have, you know, caused water to get into places where you don't want to interact with it after it's been there.
Let me tell you, you can't even, have you been on the ground? You haven't been across it?
No, I haven't.
You cannot even, Dr. Davis, you can't even contemplate what it is like
to
be
it's
there,
difficult.
Especially in the area of the mud and the
liaising with our National Red Cross Society in the Bahamas. I mean, the thing is, people have spoken about, you know, and ready. You're never going to be ready for something that comes with winds at 185 miles per hour.
Just sit there.
And it was slow moving, it was difficult, so the destruction that took place is cataclysmic.
So the funds from this event will go to what?
Yeah, the profits is going in to be able to provide more blankets, more medical supplies, more support for people, helping to move livelihoods because people have to be able to live subsequently, and also to provide cash grants to help people, you know, acquire things that rebuild and to move through.
Because something else I also saw on the ground was that most people have been evacuated. I would say probably 90% of the people have been evacuated to Nassau and some of the other islands. But it's really accommodating them in that
in the new places.
They have had temporary housing.
Right. So we have people who are also specialists in shelter management, because you have to take people in, you have to register them to make sure that they are. You have to provide for the needs of whether it's the elderly, whether it's the infirm, whether it's children as well, to make sure that, you know, you try to make as best accommodation as you can.
And all those who have illnesses that would no longer have medication, so to keep them on a it's humongous. It's really.
And what have you been hearing as honorary consul? Do you have people here in Trinidad who have been affected because of their family?
Yes, well, on both sides, because obviously my government, NEMA, and Ministry of Foreign Affairs, we will be in contact regularly. But there are a lot of Bahamian students here, as you know. And some of them, unfortunately, well, some came before the hurricane hit, but their families were affected. Some were able to come, but they had to wait until the airports were open. So some came as recently as less than a week, or just a week ago. And some of these persons, some of these students have lost everything. So we have a number of things that we are doing for them
here in Trinidad
and Tobago. And I'd like to say Tobago as well, because Tobago has actually sort of, we agreed that they would sort of take the lead in terms of collecting things that the students have declared that they need. We asked
Right.
the students what they would like, what they need, what's most urgent, and Tobago has very kindly taken up this mantle under their wing.
Yeah.
And it's not just for now, it's going to be on a regular
Yeah.
basis. I think David Walker spoke about it on his show.
Okay. Yeah.
So again, I mean, I keep saying it, deeply grateful, deeply
Yeah.
grateful, deeply grateful, because these things, as you said, is cataclysmic. And the thing is, there are a lot of lessons to be learned for the future with climate change and the islands, not just for us in the Bahamas, but for us all over the Caribbean.
Well, one way to donate, I know you have to download the app Tego TV and press the donate button on Tego TV. Well, you'll be watching it on TTT on Tego TV,
Yes.
right? But but the main thing is that to donate, you need to press that donate button on Tego TV. So if you don't have the app as yet, you go download it, and that means that you can be anywhere in the world
Indeed.
Yes.
and contribute to this worthy cause, which is taking place on Sunday, 22nd, at what time?
1 to 9.
1 to 9
to
p.m.
9 p.m.
Yes, 1
And
to
kudos to Jason Mulrain for Tego TV.
Yeah, Tego TV. Yay, that's where you can find us, TTT on Tego TV. As soon as you press Tego TV, TTT pops up. Pew!
Right.
Like magic. Right. Okay, so we are going to join you on O2 Park in
Yes.
Chaguaramas on the 22nd.
Yes.
We have all the stars are there, both Trinidadian as well as Bahamian,
Yes.
Absolutely.
right? And it's going to be a wonderful affair.
It is.
Yep.
Yes.
There are
And
also
for
artists
an
coming
even more
in.
wonderful cause.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there are also, we've gotten word that there are other artists coming in from other Caribbean
Oh,
islands
okay.
as well that I want to be a part of it to
Okay.
ensure that, we truly are one
a
Caribbean.
regional
Yes.
effort.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So
Yes,
I did a short documentary called One Day in Abaco, and it was so well received last weekend. We're going to be running it again on Saturday, so you can get to see what really it looks like on the ground at 6 p.m. here on TTT, One Day in Abaco. And then, of course, on Sunday, you can head down to O2 Park, Chaguaramas, and also download the app and donate as well. I want to thank you very much, Dr. Monica Davis, Honorary Consul for the Bahamas in Trinidad and Tobago, and Salon McDonald, who you are the Social Innovative Director at the Trinidad and Tobago Red Cross. Thank you very much for the work that
Thanks
you
for having
continue
us.
to do. I know Dr. Davis is going to be back. She's going to be back because she also has another Ponzi, but for good cause event coming up later on in the year.
Going to Bahamas as well this
And,
year.
and the funds are going to the Bahamas this year. So we're going to talk about that
Yeah.
maybe in about a week's time.
Sure.
Yeah, you're going to be back with us? All right. So